Good morning, this is Ron Brown at 7:33 a.m. August 19th, 2017. I'm going to make a short video here just showing you some of the power of HGSI. There are so many things you can do with HGSI. It's actually limitless because we have so many options. First of all, these are my files. This is from the Insider Club. If you're not a member of the Insider Club, you can join. You can try it for $25 for the month, or you can join annually. Just go to the HGSI website and look under orders, and you'll have you'll see different options there. Anyway, I did a webinar last weekend. It's available to you on YouTube, and these are my primary views that I'm using now. Now today I'm going to just go down here to number one. I'm going to close the momentum here, and I'm just looking for stocks that are in a confirmed bullish EMA fan. These are long-term bullish. It's a very simple filter, and I'll explain this to you. Group rank, that make sure that the stocks are assigned to a group. Last close greater or equal to $1, trading 100,000 shares, so the requirements are very minimal. And then an EMA fan uptrend, which means that the stocks have to be in a specific order. It's easier if I just bring up a chart. So let's look at this one. It just broke away. It was added to the S&P 600 yesterday. It's been in a long-term uptrend, though, and the uptrend requires that the 200, the 100, the 50, and the 18-day exponential moving averages be in this sequence. Now you can see down here that they were compressed, and when it gapped up, turned out to be a viable gap up. That's when the stock went into a long-term uptrend, and it looks like it's about 10 points higher than that. So it's a very simple filter. Now my goal today in this is just to show you what you can do with different combo rankings. Now the combo ranking that is attached to this view is an intraday combo ranking. It's called Strong Momentum Intraday, and I'm going to edit that. The intraday percent volume divided by the 20-day moving average volume is weighted at 1/3, as is the intraday percentage price change and the intraday range. So by using this combo, I can find stocks that best fit that criteria. So the top stock is Calpine Corporation, which was up 10.52% yesterday. The intraday range is near the high at 95%, and the volume is tremendous. Let's see what happened here. There has to be news on this stock, but you can see that the criteria are met as far as the fan, and it looked like a very weak stock here. It got hit on the pullback day on Thursday, and here's the gap up, but it is the best fit, with Control Corporation being number 2, Tidewater number 3, and so on. And if I look at the numbers in the warehouse, you can see that the combo has driven these to the top. Now everything's not green up here. This stock right here, Tidewater, was up 9.03%, and it closed in the upper part of its range, but its volume was off. But when you factor all three of the fields in, it is the third best fit for that combo. Now let's do some combo changing, and to do that, you can go to the combo rankings. Now to get to the combo rankings, you just click on this icon right here. That opens up all of the combos, and you can select a different combo. Now I'm going to go down here to the VPA trend combo, And I want you to look over here to the right hand side. It is going to change the rank when I go back over here to raw combo. And notice that all of these are green at the top. They're in it's in a long-term best fit trend, long, medium, and this is short over here. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'll go back in here. I'm sorry, I clicked on the wrong thing. I'm going to click on A and Z, and I'm going to add to this. So the raw combo is now the VPA trend combo. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to, we've had kind of a tumultuous week here. I want to find industries that have moved up over the past 5 days. So I'm going to go in here and I'll use the search. Whoops, I hit the wrong thing, didn't I? And I'll just put the percent sign in there, and then I'll put price change, or PR is enough, and I can either choose the 5-day, which would go Friday to Friday, or percentage since the beginning of the week, which would start Monday morning. I'm going to use the 5-day. So this is my secondary sort. I'm going to click on OK, and if you look over here at this industry column, you can see that over the past 5 days, and I'm going to go to the top by clicking up here, these are the groups that moved up the most based upon the percentage price change of the groups. Now let's add one more. I can get rid of this. I don't need that in the way. Once again, I went to the clicked on the wrong thing, so I'm going to bring this up again. And the third option is I'm going to look for raw EPS, or the stocks with the strongest earnings per share within the group. So if you look over here, look at the application software. That's where we're going to go. I'm going to click on that, and there wasn't a lot of rearranging there, but we have these. Now we have this order: raw combo, which is the trend combo, the industry percentage price change 5-day, and then raw EPS. I'm going to just stick with application software, and you can see that Adobe Systems is on top. And if we look at the raw EPS number, it's 98. Now as I click through these and go down, you can see the EPS rank is 98 here, but as I go further down the list, the EPS rank gets to be less, but they're all still strong. So I'm just going to speed through this a little bit. Let's get down to the end of some of the, I'll make sure I'm still in act. I'll just go to the last one. Now it's a little $3 stock, Glue Mobile, EPS rank, no EPS rank. Let's try one of these. It's closer to the bottom, see if we have a rank. There you go, EPS rank of 48. So what do these stocks have in common in the application software group? Well, first of all, they're in long-term trends. We know that because that is part of the filter. And then the combo ranking that I'm using now is looking for strong trends. If I go to the bottom of the list, you're going to find that these stocks, even though they fit the criteria of the moving averages, you'll find that many of these stocks are in downtrends, but they're still above the 18, the 50, the 100, and the 200, or they wouldn't be in here. Let's just let's take a look at Toll Brothers. That's a familiar name. And you can see that this is still in a long-term uptrend, but if you look over here in the chart, you'll see that these trends are all down, which confirms what's in the warehouse portion. Now I'm going to see if I can locate another chart here. These are my current charts. I'm going to click on VPA trends daily, and it brings up this chart, and you can see that all these have gone from green, or this stock, I'm sorry, Toll Brothers has gone from green to a rose colored, and it just happened yesterday. There are some negative VPA signals here, but on the other hand, the stocks are still, or this stock is still in a long-term uptrend based upon the moving averages. So you can look at these in these stocks in two different ways. Now I'm going to go back to the top, and let's go back and let's bring up Adobe again. See how it looks. Takes a little longer with this VP, but look how long this stock Adobe has been in a long-term uptrend. A long time. It goes in and out of the short-term trend, and the medium trend was flat here. Now, if you want to know what these trends are, it's 3 periods. Short term is 3 periods of a 5-day moving average. Medium term is 10 periods of a 50-day, or 10 periods of a 5-day moving average, and long term is 40 periods of a 5-day moving average. So they are the calculations are based upon different time periods, and then they're all based upon the 5-day moving average. So number of periods and the 5-day moving average of that period. It seems to work pretty well. Let's look at one more, and then I'm going to end this video. Let's just go up here to Monster Beverage and look at it. Another group that did pretty well last week. Here's the long-term trend. Here's a medium. It's been in and out, and then here's a short-term trend. So the short-term trend will always change first, obviously, followed by the medium and the long-term. So the purpose of this video is to show you that you can just by changing the combo rank and by using multiple fields, you can get a totally different look at the power of HGSI. I'm going to do one more thing here. I'm going to edit this view. It's already in here. The industry percentage price change 5-day. I just need to move over here. And you can see that the paper group was up 4.58%, followed by industrial distribution and rental, then base metals, healthcare supply, and so on down the list. But this is one of the factors in the multiple sort. It's right here. And that's it. Thanks for listening. I hope this is helpful in showing the power of the program.